Hi guys, EBPMAN here with Tablets for Me. Are you getting tired of the feel of your phone? Would you like a new phone? Well, one of the things I like doing is switching up my case. Switching up the case gives your phone a new look and new feel, and almost the brand new phone feel. So let's check out the full family of Cimo cases for the LG G4. So the first case we're going to look at is the Damask Design case. It's an ultra slim hardcover for your G4. We'll go ahead and insert the G4 inside the case, and you'll notice how easily it just snaps in. It really gives you everything accessible here on the bottom, but at the same time there's not a lot of bumper protection down here for those of you who are looking for something that's a slim design. You always have to sacrifice something. At the very top you notice that follows through. Now there is a rim here, so what I'll do is I'll put it in an angle so you can see that here's your phone, and then the rim extends above the phone, so that's going to give you some protection if you do bump it. And the same thing is true down here. You notice that there is a rim there, and that rim goes beyond the actual phone, giving you some protection. The back really, because it's a slim design, it has, first of all, has this pattern in the back, which you can actually feel. It is raised. I'll see if I can put it in an angle here, and you can see that. So it is raised, and then it has a clear back. Cutouts nicely aligned everywhere. You can see that here, and then all the buttons here are nicely exposed as well. You do have some lens protection, while not a lot because this is a slim design, but it still gives you some good protection right there. You can see how much material you have. And on the screen side, because it's a slim design, you really don't get much beyond the screen. Now keep in mind, I do have a tempered glass screen protector on my phone, so that's going to also take up some of that space that you typically would get. So this is what the Damask Design pattern looks like, and this is the ultra slim version of the case from Cimo. Now the next case we're going to review is called the Grip. It's a premium TPU case, and you'll notice that it has kind of this wave in the back, and it's again, just for those again who are looking for something that doesn't really add a lot of bulk to your phone, but still going to give it some nice protection. You'll notice here that once again, even though I have tempered glass, it has a rim going away all the way around it, and it does have some texture here on the sides that are going to hold or give you the ability to hold on to the phone. That's why it's called the Grip. On the bottom, you have some generous cutouts. Everything aligns nicely for your speakerphone or your headphone jack, the pinhole mic, and then also your cutout for your charger. And on the back, you'll notice that all your cutouts are nicely aligned here as well. You can see that there's some better protection, more depth than some of the other cases that we've seen that are slim design, protecting your camera and your volume rocker. On the top, once again, all your infrared port for changing the television and your pinhole mic are nicely exposed. So the next case we're going to look at is the stud Rhinestone dual layer case. It's a heavy duty case, shock absorbing case made out of two materials. You have your inner, I would say, TPU material that's going to hold your phone, and then you have this hard plastic, really hard plastic they call it the bling because it does have some bling on the back. So we're just going to go ahead and insert our G4 into the case and see how everything aligns and how everything works out really quickly. Now with the actual phone inside of the case, you'll be able to see first of all that this one does have protection going all the way around the front. I do have a tempered glass screen protector on mine. You'll notice that it goes all the way around and it gives you some nice protection. On the back, there's a lot of bling, so there's some little fake diamonds all over it, so that are giving you that bling bling. And then what you have is, again, the cutouts are nicely aligned. This one actually has a lot more protection than some of the other cases that we've seen. Look at the depth that you have here, really protecting your phone. On the bottom, you'll notice that you have the nice cutouts, everything aligns, and on the top you also have the appropriate cutouts. It is, you can really feel that it's a heavy duty case, giving you that nice sharp bling on the back. Now the next case is premium TPU. It's a frosted clear flexible soft case, and again, this is going to give you I would say, really allow you to showcase or show off your LG, because any logos, everything is going to show right through the actual case itself. If we look at the back, you'll notice that you do have some TPU protection here, some depth, not a lot because this is a slim case, but nothing is flush, which is really good. Going back to the front, again, you'll notice that there is a rim. I do have a tempered glass screen protector, but the rim is very close. You'll notice that there's not a lot there. Remember, the phone does have an arc to it, a slight one. You'll notice here that there's an edge, and then here there's an edge. On the bottom, appropriate cutouts, everything looks nice. Speaker nicely aligns, and here at the top you have them as well. There's no grip, but the rubber does not feel in any way. The TPU material doesn't feel real slippery, so I wouldn't worry about dropping it. This is another heavy-duty shockproof case, and it's just like the bling version that we looked at, but without the bling. So I would say more for guys. Has two parts: hard plastic and the TPU inner portion. So what we'll do is we'll insert our phone and see how everything aligns and what it looks like. So simply, all you have to do is I like just sliding in the phone just like that, and then just snapping it in. If that doesn't work for you, you can always just remove the cover a little bit, just like I'm doing right there, and then sliding it in just like this, and everything will align nicely. So once again with this one, remember the phone has an arc to it. We'll make sure that our TPU material is nicely aligned there. So let me just remove it and then put it back again. Okay. Okay, that's much better. You do have, again, protection going all the way around the corner. See? And you have a decent amount there that's going to protect your screen. Remember, your screen does have an arch. You have your speaker grill. You have your camera, and you'll notice there a lot of depth protecting your camera, your power button, and your flash. On the top, you have the appropriate cutouts. On the bottom, you also have the appropriate cutouts. So again, this is going to give you heavy-duty protection if you do drop your phone. And again, no bling, but for guys, I think this is a pretty good-looking case, and it's again going to do a lot when it comes to protecting your phone if you drop it. Now the last case we're going to look at is another TPU case, but what I find is that this TPU case seems to be not as flexible as some of the other cases. It is the dot case, as it's known from Cimo. It's not as shiny as the other cases that we looked at. I find that I actually like this one a little bit more because it has it's not as slippery as some of the other cases are, and not that they're that slippery to begin with, but it's just like the texture of it. You can see it on the back, almost like what you see on the Samsung line of phones. So I'm going to go ahead and put my phone in the case, and because it's TPU, all I'm doing is just pushing it in on the sides. And what you see here is here's our phone. The back has that texture. You'll notice that it has good depth right there. Look how deep that is. Doesn't really add a lot of material, but this is from a TPU perspective really good. You have your mic and your also your LEDs and your flash. Everything is there nicely exposed. Your grill here nicely lined and exposed. You'll notice again here all the cutouts are very nicely aligned, and then at the top you have your cutouts as well, aligned nicely with those areas of the IR blaster and your mic. In the front, again, the phone has that arch. You'll notice that there's good protection, adequate protection going all the way around. And again, for a TPU case, I think this is giving your phone lightweight material, but at the same time giving you that nice protection all the way around. So this concludes our review of the Cimo family of cases for the LG G4. A lot of options to choose from those cases that are flexible, to those cases that are hard shell based, to those cases that have bling, to the ones that don't have bling. If you have any comments or questions, please leave it in the YouTube channel. I want to thank Cimo for making the family of cases available for us to review. And once again, I want to thank you for watching. I'll include the links to all the products right in the footnotes. And once again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.